There's a certain creativity and zeal that most really good football players have, along with their technical skill set, of course. While players in other sports, such as cricketers, have to keep themselves within certain movements, footballers are free to do a whole assortment of things. They can shoot, pass, tackle, or dribble the ball in any variety of ways. So today, we're going to show you 9 football players with the best skills. At number 9, Diego Maradona. Diego Maradona is nothing short of a magician with the ball at his feet, managing to do some of the most insane moves ever seen in the sport. His intense control, sharp turning, and skill on the ball let him single-handedly annihilate his enemy's defenses at will. The ex-Napoli star enjoyed a fantastic spell while at the top of his game. Maradona's impressive and bold feats at the 1986 FIFA World Cup in Mexico are an integral part of football legends. His performances, which included the Hand of God and Goal of the Century goals, are the crucial ones that led Argentina to their second World Cup win. His excellent playing has earned his team multiple trophies at club level, playing for the teams of Barcelona, Napoli, and Sevilla. Next, Buffon. Buffon has got to be the greatest goalkeeper of all time. Gianluigi Buffon began and ended his career at Parma in Italy's Serie A. He truly made a name for himself at Juventus, where he was for 17 years. He's had more than 1,100 career appearances, and also holds the world record for the longest streak without conceding a goal in Serie A history, the most consecutive clean sheets in Serie A history, and the most clean sheets overall in both Serie A history as well as the Italian national team. Buffon was excellent and he was consistent between the sticks, to say the least. If you're not already impressed, Buffon is the only goalkeeper to record 500 clean sheets in all of football history. He dominated his area, made all sorts of surprising fingertip saves, and has prevented some of the greatest goal scorers from getting one in. He set records amongst goalkeepers that we may never see get broken. Such was the legacy of the man. He even defeated outfield players to earn his solitary Serie A Player of the Season award. He came second place for Ballon d'Or in 2006. We'll never forget him. Then we have Lionel Messi. Lionel Messi is definitely one of the most talented players in football currently. The Argentine has been topping the game for almost 20 years, driving football fans crazy with his amazing efforts on the field. Just like Maradona, Messi has a low center of gravity that lets him switch direction smoothly, penetrating opposition defenses using his close control, sudden turning, and amazing techniques. The iconic footballer has written his name in the history books, winning him the highest number of Ballon d'Or awards, which is 7. Lionel Messi has won everything he possibly could have at club level, including 4 Champions League crowns, 10 domestic league titles to name a few. He recently paved the way for Argentina to have a Copa America win, further strengthening his reputation as one of the best players in the history of football. And then we have Paolo Maldini. Paolo Maldini participated in 25 seasons as a professional soccer player, all of them with AC Milan in Serie A. He went home with 25 trophies during his time. What's so extraordinary about him is that he is a left back. So many of the footballers we know of are goal scorers, goal makers, architects, and talisman. When he was 39, he was given the title of Best Defender in Europe at the UEFA Club Football Awards. He has placed second and third in World Player of the Year accolades, and Milan has retired his renowned number 3 at the club. Strategically timed tackles, following runners, and harrying defenders. He really did everything a good left back and center back does, and more. Now at number 5, Van Basten. This footballer has clever, skillful first touches, which let him draw in defenders, while his sharp, strategic cutbacks permit him to skip past his mark and fire home toward the goal. This is how he scored some of the most famous of his 306 career goals throughout Ajax, AC Milan, and the Netherlands national team. A driving dribbler and assertive goal scorer, Van Basten had a unique way of forcing an incoming defender or goalkeeper to commit that very few others do. Once they were focused on stabbing in to win the ball, he'd scoop it out of their reach, race past them, and right towards the goal. And just when you expect him to shoot, he'd slow things down and do it all over again before kicking the ball into an empty goal. It's this exciting and innovative playing style that fans praised him for during his playing career, which spanned from 1981 to 1995. He's also a 3-time Ballon d'Or winner and a 3-time champion of both domestic leagues he played in, which are the Dutch Eredivisie and the Italian Serie A. He also capped off an impressive European playing career with a win at the Euro with the Netherlands in 1988. 1988. Without a doubt, he is one of the finest players football has ever had. Up next, Zidane, the French tackling midfielder, for many fans, brought beauty and class back into the game. You can't deny, there is a certain elegance to his play. Zidane mesmerized audiences and opponents alike while playing at Cannes, Bordeaux, Juventus, Real Madrid, and the French national team from 1989 to 2006. He had unmatched ball control and excellent vision, and made himself one of the best in national leagues in France, Italy, and Spain. Besides that, he also secured a FIFA World Cup, scoring twice in the final. You might know him for his headbutt. Many fans saw the creativity of his game and looked on in equal awe as he sauntered across the pitch at high speeds with the ball looking like it's glued to his foot before releasing it impulsively to pick out a fellow attacker. He could create and score. He never second-guessed himself when shooting a shot from distance too. He knew how to take calculated risks, and most of the time, they paid off. And at number 3, Di Stefano. Alfredo Di Stefano challenged convention in the striker role. Having played in the 1940s, 50s, and 60s for many clubs, Di Stefano is another player whose name lives beyond his years, with very few still living today that could tell you they saw him play live or in person. Still, his legacy stays alive in the form of YouTube highlight reels, awards, and top 10 lists. A big fan of the dribble and a quick change of pace, Di Stefano always had his eye on the goal, nothing less than you can expect from a Real Madrid player. His accolades and accomplishments at the Spanish club are a big part of the reason they've held on to the prestige they still have today. He helped them win 5 straight European Cups, Champions Leagues, making an undeniable contribution in every final he played in, including a hat trick in his last one. He was totally fearless on the world stage. For all these reasons, Di Stefano will live long in the hearts of Madridistas. Next up is Beckenbauer. Der Kaiser, the German defender by the name of Franz Beckenbauer, is often given the credit for being the inventor of the modern central defensive role of the sweeper. He's also the only defender in history to win the Ballon d'Or twice. Beckenbauer has also had some scandal in his career. He's been under investigation for money laundering, but is now a hero in his country after having won the FIFA World Cup both as a player and manager. He also spent some time working with FIFA to help bring the World Cup to German soil in 2006. Ironically, this was also one of the things he was being investigated for. He was an accomplished ball winner and positional genius in the 60s and 70s for Bayern Munich, as well as for Germany. He's a huge part of what made those sides live on in the memories of German football fans. Now at number 1, Pelé. Brazilian forward Edson Arantes do Nascimento, more famously known as Pelé, got 1,279 goals in 1,363 appearances. He has a Guinness World Record for most goals scored. His competitive tally as of now is 75 in 840 appearances. Messi and Ronaldo are catching up to him. They are not quite there yet. Pelé began his career when he debuted at club level at the early age of just 15 years old, and the Brazilian national team at 16. He was very fast with both feet, having an extensive array of skills. He was a dribbler, a goal scorer, a representative for the game. He was also voted World Player of the Century by the International Federation of Football History. On top of that, he's also received similar accolades from both the International Olympic Committee, which was Athlete of the Century, and FIFA. If you're too young to have seen the awesomeness of it yourself, imagine a dribbler with the skill of Messi and solo drive just like Ronaldo's. He wasn't famous for setting up teammates. He was known for creating some miracles himself. If you enjoyed this video, please give us a like and let us know in the comments what you think. Check out our other videos and subscribe to be part of the fun. Make sure to click the notification icon so you can see our new videos as soon as they're uploaded. That's it for now.